is a 30-year-old waiter from Hermosa Beach, California. He served in the Marine Corps and is a college graduate. He was asked over 50 questions by a pilot.
Dude, they really do make regular people look so sinister. They look so sinister here.
Examiner. 21 of those questions have been chosen for tonight.
Yeah, I assume. Yeah, I was gonna say I assume it's spelled Korea like this.
Is your moment of truth.
I can't get into big hype Netflix shows. That's exactly why I'm just now watching it now. Is because, you know, I'm watching it. I'm watching it subbed. I'm a sub kind of guy.
Nice to see you too.
How you feeling today?
Anxious.
Anxious?
Yeah.
That's already your first honest answer.
That's right. That's right.
Brandon, are you going to be able to tell the truth in front of all of America tonight?
Yes, and especially my friends and family.
Here's how it works. There are 6 levels of questions.
This guy looks so
Brandon.
familiar.
The further you go, the harder the questions get, but the more money.
Is it
you
because he
win.
was like so bad that that I remember his face?
Now you can quit at any time. You can take the money, but once you hear a question, you have to answer that question. If you're caught lying, you lose everything and the game is over. You understand all that, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You've already hit on this. Not only
we
are
have
you
a hype
telling the
train
truth in
going
front
on
of
as
all
well.
of America, but you're also going to tell it in front of your family and friends. Let's see who's come here tonight to hear you tell the truth.
Oh, you know, no, I was gonna say he kind of looks like a villain from a TV show.
I'm Marissa. I am Brandon's girlfriend. I'm Cheryl. I'm Brandon's mom.
Courtney, I'm Brandon's younger sister.
I'm Tracy, I'm Brandon's sister.
I'm Joey, Brandon's friend.
I'm Patrick, I'm Brandon's friend.
Welcome.
Patrick kind of felt like in like a comedy sketch where you don't expect someone else to be there, but then they like pan the camera over and he's like, me also. Oh, average. Thanks for gifting. Oh, gifting to Austin. What's up, Austin?
Brandon's mom.
This was funny.
Courtney, I'm Brandon's younger sister.
I'm Tracy, I'm Brandon's sister.
I'm Joey, Brandon's friend.
And you think they're done. You think they're done at this point. Because I thought they were done.
I'm Patrick, I'm Brandon's friend.
And then Patrick is like, think again. I'm here as well.
Welcome to all of you. Are you ready, Brandon?
I'm ready.
I am too. Let's begin.
Someone said Cole 2.0 and 3.0. And I'm Cole. Cole's back. He hasn't left the set.
Level 1 has 6 questions. All you have to do is answer all 6 truthfully, and you win $10,000. Remember, if you're ever concerned about the answers you gave on your polygraph exam, you can change them tonight. Find out a little bit about you before we get started, Brandon. Tell me about your job.
I basically am a server in Hermosa Beach, California. Serve food, drinks, and it's at a comedy club. So if I'm ever bored with the table, I can watch comics.
He's just saying that for fun. That's just a little fun color.
Question 1. Have you ever taken another server's
Oh,
tip
no,
and kept
no.
it for yourself?
Oh, no. Don't laugh like that. Don't laugh. Why is everybody laughing? What's so funny about this? Nobody, thank you for the prime.
Yes.
That answer is true.
I don't understand why he's so jovial about it. Is he going to explain himself? 'Cause it seems like quite a scummy thing to do.
Brandon, how does it feel to sit here and have 300 people applaud the fact that you stole someone's tips?
It feels okay. Not everybody applauded, I noticed, but
You've got
So no defense whatsoever. It's just kind of like a thing. He does kind of look like Joel Osteen. That's really funny. Wait, so there's like no defense whatsoever? The show is kind of quiet. Is it really? Is it quiet again?
1 truthful answer, 5 more. We're not talking about tips. We're talking about $10,000. I understand that you are a Marine or a former Marine. You're never really a former Marine, are you?
I was in the Marine Corps for a while, yeah.
Well, thanks for your service.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Question 2. Did you join the Marines just to impress your father?
I feel like that's kind of like jumping into the father relationship is pretty early for that.
No.
That answer is
Here, I'll...
true.
Two truthful answers. 4 more, $10,000. So, Brandon, if you win a bunch of money today, how are you going to use it?
Maybe buy a nice little piece of jewelry for somebody special over there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have one in
For a sec, sorry, I forgot about it was for someone special. For a second, I was like, just for himself? That's so random.
Yeah, so I don't want to start making plans
So,
that I can't cash.
Let's get you towards some money.
Thank you.
Question 3. Do you use the lack of money as an excuse to
Oh,
keep from
right.
proposing to Marissa?
Why is it such a laughy thing? Why is it a commercial break? This isn't dramatic.
Who asked you, Marissa?
Proposing to Parissa. He's gonna buy something special for Patrick.
Yes.
That answer is
Using money as an excuse.
true.
Marissa, what do you think about all this?
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean,
You
it's
have
like
3 truthful answers on your way to $10,000. 3 more. You're
an
there.
excuse.
Before we go on, I want to
Yeah.
meet this
yeah. Why is he
looking
smiling?
group over here. Hi, Mom. How are you all?
Bye,
doing?
Randy.
good.
Thanks for hanging out.
Well, I appreciate all of you being here and listening as Brandon sits here telling the truth in that chair that starts very comfortably and turns into a very uncomfortable seat sometimes. The questions get harder, and since you are the people closest to him, invariably it can involve you. If at any time you feel like you don't want Brandon to answer either for your own protection or for his, all you have to do is step forward and hit this button. And then we'll take that question out, replace it with another question. You can only hit that button once, and I can't guarantee that the new question is going to be any better.
They explain this rule so disproportionately to how much it comes into play. You know what I mean? Because they really do spend a while explaining it every episode, and then like they barely ever use it the entire run.
So, it's there if you need it. So, Brandon,
Yeah.
do you enjoy going out with all your friends?
Definitely, yeah. Me and my girlfriend travel out with friends of ours, different bars, different restaurants. Kind of know a lot of people in the area, so it's nice.
Question 4. In the last 6 months, have you driven
Oh,
a car
no.
while you were intoxicated?
Brandon. Why is he smile at everything? I feel deja vu because when we watched this 6 months ago, I must have complained about the same thing.
Yes.
That answer is
He really does just, him and his boys are just like smiling ear to ear about everything.
true.
Do you say bring it home?
True.
Why is he psyched on that?
Responsible or not, you got that one right. The audience is applauding the truthful answer, I think, not the action.
Yeah, the audience is like, yeah. They must have a one of those like cues for the audience for when they want them to laugh. And I bet that some of the times people are just like, I don't want to clap.
Did you and Marissa hit it off right away when you met?
Actually, no. I met her one night. It was just a night that I wasn't in a very talkative mood, apparently. And I met her like another month later through a friend in a restaurant. She didn't even remember who I was.
You remember that night?
I do now.
So you were a shy guy that first night.
I'm not really shy, but it's just whatever was going on wasn't working.
I mean, I feel like that's pretty common. You know, like you start dating somebody and you're like, oh, we've actually crossed paths before, you know?
Question 5. Have you ever had sex with someone whose name you did not know?
I'm like, was this like super taboo in 2008? Because I'm like, this doesn't seem that by 2021 standards. It's like, I don't know.
See how shy you really are.
People actually, yeah. No, people didn't have sex before 2010. Not a lot of people know this, but like, it's only in the last 11 years that anyone has had sex.
No.
That answer is
Oh yeah. We can remove the trigger warning for that one episode currently, but we will update it if we catch wind of there being a important like warning to include. If a mod could remove that for the time being. Oh, thank you, Kira.
true.
Five truthful answers. One more, $10,000. You know, even though you haven't won money, you can.
I feel like a important part of the moment of truth watching experience is to just like empathize with a significant other over the guy who's in the chair talking about how he like drunk drove. So can we just appreciate? I mean, I'm people might get annoyed at me in the comments for doing this, but I feel like Marissa seems very nice.
One more.
And she does not deserve to be put through this.
$10,000.
Like she's like, oh, sheesh.
You know, even though you haven't won money, you can stop at any time.
Stan.
You're staying.
Yeah,
You think you and
Parisa,
Marissa
yeah,
have
my
good
bad.
Communication?
Yeah.
She could be just as bad. We have no idea. That doesn't like. People say this. Like what I have to say is I don't believe in like karmic equality. Like it doesn't matter if she could be the worst person in the world, but like we can still empathize with her. There's nothing wrong with that. She's not the one in the hot seat. This guy, it's like whatever. It's.
I think it's getting better too.
You think so, Marissa?
I agree.
This is your $10,000 moment of truth. Question 6. In the past year, have you ever sent flirtatious text messages to any woman other than Marissa? Have you ever sent flirtatious text messages to any woman other than Marissa? What's your answer?
Yes.
That answer is true.
Did you know this information about the text messages?
Obviously not.
Okay. You just won $10,000, Brandon. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mark.
The money is yours to keep. The only way you're going to keep that money right now is if you say, I'm done, I want to go.
Yeah.
Okay? But you had to answer 6 questions truthfully to get to $10,000. It's going to get a little bit easier. You only need 5 truthful answers at the next level. If you can do that, you get $25,000. That's a lot of money. So, the question is, do you want to stay, continue, try to get 5 more right?
He looks like Shawn Mendes. He's evil Shawn Mendes. That's what it is. He's evil Shawn Mendes.
You want to take off with the 10 grand right now? What do you got?
What's up, Scooby? Scooby Snacks.
Let's move on to 25.
You want to go to $25,000? You ready to go? At any moment, if you tell a lie, you lose $10,000. But you know that all you have to do now is get through the next 5 questions truthfully. 10,000 turns into $25,000. And we talked about the fact that you served in the Marines, Palantir as well. What does Semper Fi mean?
Means always faithful.
Always faithful.
Yeah.
You still live by that?
Yes, but not so much of the military aspect of it. Just your friends, family.
Question 7.
Have you been always faithful to Marissa?
Is there anything you did during your time in the Marine Corps that you are ashamed of? I promised you the question would get just a little bit more personal, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That answer is true.
This is it. Has he done anything in the Marines that he's? Okay, no comment.
We need 4 more to get you to $25,000. I want to talk to Joey for a moment. Any idea what he's referring to?
Could be a number of different things.
Jesus.
Is this something you want to talk about, or we move on?
I think we'll just keep going.
All right. So now you're working as a server.
Correct.
If you really like a customer who comes and sits at one of your tables, do you do anything special for them?
Sometimes. I mean, maybe just pay attention more to their table. You know, a little chit chat.
If you like them, the service is probably a little bit better.
Yeah, of course.
Question 8. Have you ever changed the amount on a customer's credit card receipt in order to receive a bigger tip?
This is like fraud, right? Wait, hang on. This is fraud, yeah? So that is illegal, Jarvis. Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That answer is
I mean,
true.
the thing is, I prefer it when people explain the story. You know what I mean? I feel like he just goes like, and let's move on to the next question. Because I'm like, maybe there's an explanation somehow.
That's your 8 truthful.
Like if you were really struggling to, I mean, I can't explain it. I can't justify it. But maybe there's some sort of situations that would be morally more acceptable than others. But this guy hasn't kind of earned that with his answers so far to get the benefit of the doubt.
Answer. All right. We've talked a lot about you and Marissa's relationship.
These questions are always so specific, so it begs the question, does he tell the producers the stuff beforehand? I'm pretty sure that, like, it's a I'm sure to some degree, yes, and then people from their life who are involved, like friends and family, like, I think that's where they get the questions from, because they wouldn't know half this. They wouldn't be able to ask these questions without having some sort of insight.
You have great communication. Do you get along with her family as well?
What situation would be less immoral? Like if he was if he wasn't like a drunk driver dude, like if he, you know, was struggling to make ends meet and like was literally like struggling to put food on the table due to like, and like waiters are not like compensated, are usually compensated like, tips are like a necessary part of the equation for wait staff in America. So like if it were a situation where it was like life or death for him to like put food on the table for maybe him or a family member or something, perhaps like I'm just trying to give an example of like it's morally like a little bit more like you could have a conversation about it. Like it's like it can be wrong, but like it's not as wrong as like just doing it to put money in your own pocket.
Yeah.
And it's also like where's the money coming from? I don't know. I just think that like some people have a black and white view on this, but I don't necessarily like it. A lot of things would have to be different in order for it to be like his character. I don't know the man, but his character is. I can't empathize so much with somebody who like proudly proclaims that they've like drank and driven and doesn't like do any explanation whatsoever.
Yes. Some of her family.
I don't know. I don't know the answers, but I mean, it's just a thought.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, if he stole $10 from a rich dude to buy his kid a toy for Christmas, or even just like put food on the table or something, I'm like less mad at it.
Who's
Some of Marissa's families are out in the audience.
Oh, out in the
It
audience.
it's like still wrong, like it's still a crime, but like what I personally like think it's like reprehensible. It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
And you agree everybody gets along pretty well?
Yeah, definitely.
But this guy, based on his answers to these questions, which, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's all fake, but I don't, you know, I'm going off of what I'm going off of. Also, this was 13 years ago, so I don't, you know, like people can change.
Question 9.
It's a highly edited TV show from over a decade ago. That's all I'll say.
Have you ever made ethnic jokes about Marissa's family?
But I just don't like this guy. What can I say? I just don't like the guy. I just don't like the guy. I don't feel I don't want to have to play both sides. I just don't like the guy. Why are they all laughing like that? Why are they all nervous laughing? This isn't the appropriate response. The vibes are off. Yeah, I've seen Cody's interview.
Yes.
That answer is true.
That's not right. Marissa, you know you could have hit the button and we could have avoided this altogether, right?
It's all right. Well, listen.
I've got to make like a chat command for like when I'm like we're taking the show kind of at face value to some extent, even though it's highly edited, yada yada yada, but it's a decade-old show. You know, we're talking about these people as characters because it's been so long that we couldn't possibly speak on them as people, and even if we could, they're not in control of their own narrative as they are like on this highly produced television show. All of that disclaimer to say, fuck this guy, right? He sucks.
What ethnicity are you?
I'm half Japanese, half white.
Well, half Japanese.
side.
Okay. 9 truthful answers.
But I just want to be able to say this dude sucks without like somebody in chat being like, cause dude, you should see the comments on the frickin' Moment of Truth videos. It's like, oh, Jarvis wasn't really fair to this guy. Cause like if you imagine it, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's a 13-year-old television show. And we all know that it's highly edited and shit. It's like we're watching reality TV. Fuck this guy, terms and conditions apply. That's what I'm saying.
2 more, $25,000. What attracted you to Marissa?
Definitely her looks at first.
I certainly understand. You're just a beautiful girl. Question 10. You sometimes feel that Marissa is
Oh,
boring.
come on, dude. Give Marissa a break.
Yes.
That answer is
When did Marissa get in the hot seat?
true.
10 truthful answers, 1 more, $25,000. Should we stop now, keep the 10 grand, or do you want to get 1 more truthful answer and have 25?
I want to get one more answer.
Okay, then we'll talk about what you want to do after that.
Yeah.
If this isn't a lie.
Oh, yeah, I would say.
All right, Brandon, sit tight. Brandon Korea is getting that much closer to $25,000. Stay with him to see how he does right after this.
The Moment of Truth will continue. The Moment of Truth.
This is quickly turning into let's ruin their relationship. I do believe that is the express goal of every episode of Moment of Truth. How can we drive a wedge between these two people who claim to love each other? I also believe that there's no amount of acting that can compensate for this sort of thing, you know, like no amount of preparation can prepare you for like doing this stuff on a grand stage. Like whether or not you have prior information, whether or not it's rehearsed, whether or not you briefed the partner or whatever on things beforehand, this is going to be straining and stressful, I think, no matter how you spin it.
Welcome back to the Moment of Truth. Brandon Correa is sitting in the chair doing his best to stay truthful. How you holding up?
Okay.
Well, in the Marines, I knew you were probably in great shape. But you seem like you're in terrific shape now. You work pretty hard at it?
Yeah, I do.
Work out a lot?
Pretty regularly, yeah.
This is your $25,000 moment of truth. Question 11. While working as an underwear model, did you ever stuff your underwear?
How is this question further? How is this the $25,000 question? You know what I mean? It like does not, like they so casually were like, hey, you ever do racism? and then him and his friends are like, perhaps we have done the racism. and then they're like, all right, $25,000. Have you ever stuffed your little pants? You know what I mean? Have you ever wanted to make your pee-pee look a little bigger? And this is the moment. This is the most challenging moment for him. Every other fucking question, he's like, he's got that fucking shit-eating grin on his face. This one, he's like, can I come clean about the pee-pee? But he's probably gonna be like, no, and then it's gonna be like, that's correct, and then he's gonna get $25,000. Wait, I feel like we watched this. Yeah, 6 months ago.
No.
See, and it's no, and it's no. Like, isn't that so stupid? Hopefully he gets it wrong.
That answer is...
It's like all that build up, and all the crazy crap that is true, and then they're like, no, nah, that never happened.
False.
Oh, thank God. that was a real reaction.
False.
He's like, I wouldn't have been truthful about the racism. Dude, that is such a real reaction. Don't. Where's your smile now, Mr. What's his name? Mr. Man?
All I know.
Yeah, imagine admitting to theft, fraud, racism, and DUIs only to lose your money on a question about stuffing your pants. And then to like, I mean, obviously you lost the money, so of course you're going to be pissed about it, but it's just so, I mean, half the time I bet this shit is like false positives or whatever.
The answer is false. Why do you think it came up as a lie?
I don't know.
That's the peril of this show. Unfortunately, now you lose the $10,000 you had, and right before you...
Like, I'm like, are they editing out other things that he says? Because it's like he's so short-spoken when it comes to these things.
At $25,000. So sorry, you seem like such a great guy, Brandon. You were as forthright and forthcoming as anybody. I'm sure we'll hang out with family and friends. Thank you very much for being here. Well, got caught on a lie. show up. Unfortunately, Brandon's going to leave here with $0.
Okay, we've been going for 3 hours. Do we watch another?